borders are porous. And they're porous because you, the politicians, have decided you want a Mickey Mouse defense force. I'm sorry to say that, and by the way, the Adjutant General is here and protected. I'm not making a political speech, by the way. I'm just stating the facts. So, next time you sit in Parliament, please remember that I'm not going to lecture. General Mata did lecture yesterday. I just wanted to remind you that when you have a defense force, it's either you decide. The chief of the South African National Defense Force usually says, if you have a taste for a whiskey, don't go and buy those. You go and buy a whiskey. So if you look after the South African National Defense Force, you will sleep a peaceful night and not dream of anybody coming to invade your country.
A senior Defence Force general talked about the challenges they are facing. They said the time when South African troops are still trapped in Goma in the DRC. There was a glimmer of hope when those who were injured were evacuated. It's expected that they'll be in South Africa soon. Meanwhile, the negotiations are continuing to try and find a lasting solution to the current conflict in the DRC.
As it comes to the DRC, we were very pleased that, as I said, the EAC, the East African Community, and SADC held their joint summit and came up with really good decisions, and that was followed up by the African Union, which endorsed the decisions that had been taken, and engagement continues. And as I said, we are looking forward to the chiefs of the Defense Force talking, or meeting rather, and beginning to lay the basis for the ceasefire to be installed in that part of the world. And as leaders, we will always find opportunities to talk, to meet, and I'm one of those who will never want to engage in an argument with the leader of another country in the public arena. Things are best handled when you deal with matters diplomatically and in a way where you find solutions.
Many have called for an inclusive dialogue. The AFC has announced it's willing to engage in peace talks. Kinshasa seems to be sending different messages on peace talks. Khumalo, SABC News, Johannesburg.